It's now November 15th, 2008, and I'm fitting the roundhouse. Got it clamped in place where I want it. The front is vertical, and I have to cut the bottom edge to fit the crown of the foredeck. I want to take a little bit off all the way around. I've got it blocked up 3 inches back here, clamped, so I made this thing here 4.5 inches, and run my pencil in there like that and run it around the bottom edge. Give me a line that's 4.5 inches off the deck all the way around. So now I can cut this with the saber saw, and this should set down right on that deck and conform to the curve in the crown of the deck. That looks pretty good. Now I've cut the top off to about what its final size will be. These are the laminated beams I made last winter. So now I need to install those. It'll be underneath the roundhouse. That curved beam is in. Got it notched into the side support there. And it's notched in back there. I'm putting the upper framing in the roundhouse. These are those laminated pieces, curved pieces, that I made one piece and then sliced it in half. It's Thanksgiving Day 2008, and I got the roundhouse framing in for the top. And I've got the top grout on the curve of the deck. Got notches cut in the beam there for the hatch framing. It's going to go across there. This is the framing for the hatch. So I'm about ready to put the top on this forward cabin. This is the piece for the top. I had it up there clamped in place and marked around it. Cut a little extra wood, and I marked where all the timbers are. This completes the roundhouse. The aft side deck carlins are in, and their support knees. We've got the cabin sides up now. It's temporarily clamped in place. And we wanted to make sure that we had enough headroom. We find we have way too much. Well, I'm mainly concerned with wanting to be able to stick my head out through this door without hitting it on here. And I find I've got quite a bit more room. So, you know, you can measure all the time, but getting it up here in place on the actual boat really tells a final story. This is much better. We drop the whole cabin down 5 inches actually. This is more like what I wanted. We wanted the cabin actually as low as possible and still function properly for less windage, less weight at the top. But now I can go in and out of steering. I'll be going in and out, and looking in and out, and jumping out of here, running down these decks. So this is as low as I want the pilot house. I want room up here. I still have to put a runner up here for my sliding hatch. And I want to be able to put my depth sounder up there and probably a VHF radio up there above the windows. I want nice big windows to look out of. And nice roomy pilot house. Is bringing this bulkhead back to there gives a lot of nice room going down into the aft cabin and makes the pilot house seem bigger, makes the aft cabin seem bigger, and it's just a really great pilot house. Cabin's really shaping up at this point, so yeah, this will work for me. There's the corner post for the forward end of the pilot house. I'm setting these down to the inner edge of that side stringer there, and then I'll bevel the edge of the cabin to match the curve of the deck. This is my framework for my windshield, the forward part of the pilot house. I drew it out on the cabin top, and I cut a 2x4 here to fasten on edge to my upright there, and I have it angled, matching that angle, and because these will go in the corner here. And I got the front edge cut to the curvature of the cabin top there. Just use the block and pencil method. Got the pieces in for the back of the bulkhead, back bulkhead on the aft cabin. And I'm making the convertible dinette here. I've made a pattern for the facing piece. Now strips of door skin glued together with a hot glue gun. I'll use these to make the plywood. There'll be a table there, removable table that'll fit between those seats to make a bunk there. The head shower area is walled in now. I'm gluing up the head door framing inside the house because it's warm enough to do it. And since that plywood tends to bow a little bit, I've got a real straight piece of 1x4 clamped on here to hold it straight till the glue dries. So this will be the framing for the door to the head shower area. This is the piece that I cut out of that sidewall.